Hi there, as usual it's me, just a voiceover. You're watching Review Machines, and today we all together are going to test the newest highly interesting vehicle. The other day we had first snow, and it's high time for offroading tests. And our ATV seems to be ready for any tests. This big thing is actually called Snark ATV, and it will face today most extreme and dangerous tests in various conditions. Well, it's going to be an exciting day. But first of all, please consider subscribing our channel, my friends. It's really important for us. Thank you. As usual, we start our review with specs and features of the vehicle. As you can see, in fact, we have here a huge 4x4 quad. The whole design of the vehicle is pretty nice as to me. It looks impressive and quite outstanding. Despite it's a big tough machine, everything looks neatly and elegant, even with some futuristic features in the exterior. How do you like the design, guys? As I said, it's quite big. The length is 3400 mm, the width is 2150, the height is 1770, the total weight is 1300 kilos. The ATV is equipped with engine Toyota, 1.8 liters capacity, 120 horsepower with automatic gearbox Toyota Aisin. There is a perfect access to all main components of the construction. The body panels are removed simply and quickly if necessary. We see that fuse box is installed high from the ground to keep it safe. Let's get it started. Toyota engine works very smoothly and quietly. The gearbox works perfectly without any effort. There is an efficient system of power steering, so the huge wheels are manipulated easily. Snark ATV comes with low-pressure tires, 1200 mm diameter, 600 width. There are axles from military four-wheeler in the transmission. There is four-wheel drive with pneumatic diff locks. We see here a heavy-duty leaf suspension. The dashboard is simple, but with all necessary info, GPS navigation and other options. A bit lower, we see buttons to control the diff locks. Next to it, lights and winch buttons. There is a full set of lights with many options and features for any cases. Then we see front and rear trunks. There is a seat for 3 people. We can sit here without any difficulties. The rear seat is the most comfortable, like a real throne. Then we see a spacious footsteps. Well, we've covered the most specs and features, and it's time for the most interesting part. Let's do some tests. Before we get too far from the asphalt, let's see how it handles at speed and try to push it to its max. At high speed, the steering system plays a major role. It delivers perfect handling, so the vehicle doesn't wander and hold its line very well. But it's high time to check the top speed. Quite a result for an offroader, and the inclines don't affect the top speed. 100 km per hour is an excellent result for a vehicle like this. In fact, it's the best we've seen in off-road machinery. Now we're heading off-road for the main challenge. As we cross this large uneven field, it's a perfect test for the suspension. The full suspension combined with massive low-pressure tires provide a smooth ride over rough terrain. It's very comfortable for the driver. Rear passengers might feel a bit more shake, but overall, the Snark is much smoother than any other suspension off-roader. That's obvious. The hydraulic steering is perfectly light and precise. The heated seat and heated steering grips add a touch of luxury. So with the Snark, your off-road adventure stays comfortable in any season. there is a fairly deep ditch. Let's see if we can cross it. The powerful 120 HP engine with 170 Nm torque helps a lot here, along with the lack of front and rear overhangs. We handle this obstacle without much trouble. Now we are approaching a forest trail, and there is a stream to cross. The water itself isn't deep, seems easy enough, but the exit on the other side is extremely steep. Usually everyone goes around it, but we are going to give it a try. It's hard to tell on video, but it's pretty intense up here. What saves us is the huge contact patch of the massive tires, the smooth automatic power delivery and the high torque. We apply steady throttle, avoid wheel spin, and slowly but surely climb up this ledge. Finally, we hit the forest with serious off-road terrain. It seems like the ultimate off-road challenge. The Snark is quite large, so it's less maneuverable than a regular ATV, but we still manage the narrow trail, and sometimes we had to clear our way. Then the real off-road begins. Real for a standard quad. For us, well, see for yourself. We are equipped with massive 1200mm tires, a seamless automatic all-wheel drive, and a powerful engine. For the most difficult cases, we have pneumatic lockers and a winch, though it's most unlikely that we will need to use that stuff. So, as you can see, no matter the obstacle, the Snark handles it without any difficulties. No drama, no strain. But we've saved something special for it. Let's keep going. And here it is, a massive carpet swamp. This is a really dangerous terrain. I strongly advise against tackling places like this solo in any vehicle. No matter how capable your rig is, any breakdown here would mean a serious problem. But today is for testing, so we go on. Even we, standing at the edge with our cameras, can't feel the ground shifting underfoot. It's like standing on the skin of a giant animal. The bog is alive, it's breathing. As we can see, there are many windows in the carpet. The machine constantly drops into them. It's terrifying to watch from the outside. I can only imagine what the driver feels when the vehicle suddenly plunges down. And here, the Snark off-roader's advantages are on a full display. The tires are slightly deflated for an even larger contact patch. Even at low pressure, it stays afloat perfectly, so at the very least, it won't sink, which is a relief. Its large, soft tires and the smooth, constant power from the automatic transmission don't tear up the carpet-like surface. It glides over it like a mattress. Here is an open water section, and the Snark attacks it without hesitation. It stays perfectly afloat, moving slowly but confidently. It likely wouldn't handle strong currents, but it crosses calm water with ease. autumn day is short and it's getting dark. That means it's time for our traditional topic, the price talk. And the Snark ATV in this configuration is priced about at $25,000. Well, let's go today, my friends. Thanks for having a ride with us. Please post your comments what you think of this ATV. Consider watching another video about similar vehicle. Stay with us, there will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.